create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker. Sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. On play action, here's Shador. Checks it down to Jenkins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. This defense for the Dolphins, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second down and 8.
19 tight. Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Here's Sanders. And that is incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Now they got to get to the 23 here on third.
Cowboy 80.
Now Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Second and 10.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. first down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On the jump. 18 yards, 19.
Back to throw now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A run straight ahead with Achane. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Cougar 19.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Ready, set.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape for a first and goal.
Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. He goes 86 yards on the kick return. And the Browns are able to stretch out their lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll run for it with Achane. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 59 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
In that situation on 3rd and inches, it's not a surprise that you're going to have big-time guys up front trying to stop things, so you've got to win the leverage game. The offensive line did that. They got lower than the guys in front of them and pushed them aside. But even they had to be surprised at what the result was. That kind of yardage on 3rd and inches, that's not what you get on every play.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
79 Bronx, Cowboy 80. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Here we go. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Okay, break.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This one is complete to Jenkins. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Top 19. Here we go. Set. 6. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Riggs. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And likely just out of field goal range. Could be Hail Mary time.
And haven't we seen in recent years that the Hail Mary seems to be more successful in the NFL than before?
Absolutely we have. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense. And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. In motion, Hill. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw again.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Got a man. It's Darren Waller. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 23 yards on the play.
Ready? Bronco 80.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. And how about that return? As he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
Second and 2 at the 9-yard line. Pass to 60.
Sanders to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Shadur Sanders, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd down and inches.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
147 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 26-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught by Waller out left side. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead.
So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this 3rd quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
To throw is Sanders. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Brings up 3rd down.
Viking 18.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And he is caught. Down the right sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
David Njoku, 53 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
Point after here coming up. And the lead is up to 5. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They give him a gain of 37. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Back to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And down inside the 15 he goes.
15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down. they'll give this to Achane.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
160 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Darren Waller. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Tag. Dragon 60.
Here's Sanders. This will be caught. Judy.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Big Lion. Here we go. Here we go. 18, 60 Vikings. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Jumpkins going to run it out of the gun.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action now. Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jumpkins.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Hold the ready. Ready. Cowboy. Ready.
Now Sanders. That's taken in by Bond.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Throwing, Sanders. He'll try and do this himself. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for a 4th quarter lead. And his kick is indeed good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Achane to start the drive.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route.
They he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
2nd and 9 now. That's out to Hill, right side complete. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. 3rd down.
Back to throw here.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
He'll look to throw.
Now a run here off the arc.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
Back to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
He's back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Second down, goal to go. Achane.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
Sanders. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for number 16.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. Open man is Bond. He's got it.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
ready, ready.
Here it is. 4th and inches.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Huh.
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Open man, that's Bond.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 70 rings, 70 rings. Go.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Now a run here off the RPO.
And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So after the penalty, a break. 1st and 5.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense?